Hey everybody, this is Dr. Dave. Welcome back. This is actually one of the first in the new Friday installment. We're calling it Freeform, Freaky Free Friday, or just actually Freeform Friday, which means I can talk about whatever the heck I want to. Just want to remind you of something you already know about the double whammy situation, and that is we are under more stress than we ever have been in recent memory, and at the same time, we are being robbed of the very vessels, vehicles, methods and processes and modalities that we have historically used to process such stress, i.e. we can't get outside in the natural sunlight, we can't exercise as much, we're not working, we're not making money. Think about all those financial concerns. Think about just accomplishment, structure. Think about everything that you're not doing that you did just a short month ago, right? Now keep in mind, as we define stress, it's not what happens to you, but rather what happens to you, which we call the stressor, S-T-R-E-S-S-O-R, plus then your own idiosyncratic reaction to said stressor. That's what causes stress. The stress is your own body, brain, soul's way of handling those stressors, right? So increase in stressors, decrease availability of those coping devices that you have employed consciously and unconsciously over years, if not decades, so you're starting to see the problem, I believe. Right? How might that show up? Well, of course, it's almost a total body, total person set of potential set of symptoms, right? Fatigue, brain fog, lethargy, antsiness, almost agitation, right? This kind of stir crazy cabin fever kind of thing that's going to rob you of many things, including energy, focus, concentration. It might even make your mood go down. One of the things that we see happening is kind of a disruption of your circadian rhythm. Mighty big word for a psychiatrist. Circadian, circa, about, D and day. That's your 24-hour cycle. We're seeing all kinds of disruptions to that because of our disruptions to our usual schedules. So today I just want to talk briefly about what you might do to help realign and keep on track that 24-hour cycle, your biological clock, if you prefer that term. Right hot off the press from Psychiatric Times, pretty good article, giving you some ideas as what you might do. I'm going to share them with you and read them aloud since I have not yet committed this to memory. First, set a routine for yourself while you're in quarantine or working from home. Routines help stabilize body clocks. Duh. Get up at the same time every day. And this is really key. If you ever want to re-entrain your biological cycle, your biological clock, the way to do it would be make sure you get up at the same time every day, regardless of what time you went to bed at night. Ideally, what you would do is once a week at least get up and visualize the sunrise, right? Just watching the sun come up over the horizon actually tells your brain it's time to be awake, and we find that to be one of the best reset buttons for that circadian rhythm, your biological clock, your 24-hour cycle. Other things, according to this article, make sure that you spend some time outdoors every day, right? Especially early in the morning, as I just said. There is no better single exercise, if your body can do it, than walking in nature, ideally in the presence of another, making sure you're 6 feet or greater apart. If you can't go outside, try to spend at least 2 hours by a window looking into the daylight and focusing on being calm. Good luck with the latter. I usually take the steps, always have taken the steps, and on my way over here to my office earlier today, mercifully within walking distance of my abode, I ran into my neighbor Richard, great guy, 70s, probably very youthful, and he was walking the steps, and he said that that's been his new YMCA. Not plugging the YMCA, but it is interesting that we're able to come up with some creative ways of trying to reestablish that routine and at the same time getting our exercise. Set times for a few regular activities each day, such as home tutoring, telephone calls with a friend, or cooking. These activities at the same time every day, right? Establish a routine. Exercise every day, ideally at the same time of the day. You're starting to get the theme of this article. That's my cat in the background. Eat meals at the same time every day. It's true, Beto, that's the name of my cat. He comes to the office with me frequently. Social interactions, I mean, might as well leverage technology, okay? And that would allow us to stay connected. It's allowing me to stay connected with you. And that's how I'm seeing all my patients and clients and my forensic clients. I've got a whole afternoon full of appointments, and that's all going to be done virtually. I think I look pretty professional. You can comment on that later. All right. And then most importantly is stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Without all the activity, without all the work, without all the exercise, without all the socialization, sometimes it may be hard for us to be fatigued enough to fall asleep, but sleep is the single most important thing you can do during any time of increased stress. All right. That's enough for today's shoot. That's over 5 minutes. Apologize for the length of this. Many of you, I suspect, have tuned out by now. But I'll be back hopefully Monday with a mental health minute or more. Until then, Dr. Dave signing off. Have a good weekend. Be safe and stay sane, for crying out loud. All right, thanks. Till next time.